Hey guys, Kaiige10 here obviously, and welcome to my first review. Now this review is going to be on a little game I like to call Naruto Shippuden Shinobi Rumble, I think it's, yeah, that seems right. So anyways, this game is pretty interesting, to say the least. It's, well, you know what, let me start from the beginning. Gaming has been around for a very long time now, and in the gaming industry there's been several copies of certain games. Mostly being Super Smash Brothers. And there's quite a lot of Super Smash Brothers ripoffs. I can already name a few off the top of my head, like Cartoon Network, Rumble, Blast, Pokemon, Monkey. But there's also some pretty good Super Smash Brothers ripoffs, and I wouldn't say this game is a particular ripoff, but it's definitely taken some inspiration from it. The first thing being, it has up to 4-player combat, which is different in the Naruto universe. It isn't 3D, meaning you can't fully go around an area, it's just two-dimensional. Now, the graphics aren't really taken from Super Smash Brothers, which is good, and I actually really like the sprites that they made for this game. But the game also does have some flaws, like every other game in existence. For instance, sometimes you'll tend to get irritated with the game because it's very tedious, and unlocking characters is such a pain, it's not even funny. You'd have to do crazy things, and another thing, which I'll get into later, is arcade mode. But again, that's something for a later segment in this video. Now, there's also, back on the topic of just being irritated with the game. Certain things, like the health bar, okay? It goes down really slow. It's unbearable. Like, you just can't even do anything about it. It's just there, and it's always like, oh, I'm a health bar. I have 500 health bars underneath me. But in happier news, that's not making me infuriated, is arcade mode. Now, usually in arcade mode, in like Super Smash Brothers and stuff, you're like, okay, awesome, go through battles, fight, it'll be quick and easy and fun. That's not the case with this game. With this game, you still go through all the battles. There's 10 battles, that seems, oh, you know, that's pretty quick and easy, I'll get through that in a second and a half. But no. Again, the health bars take forever to go down. One health bar turns into 50, and it takes forever. And depending on what difficulty you are, enemies have even more health bars on top of the health bar. It's stupid. Why can't? If you're gonna do Super Smash Brothers ripoff, just use percentages. Just come on, it's not that hard. Put numbers, percent sign next to it. It's really not. Now some positive things about the game. It's extremely addictive. I find myself playing this game hours at a time, which is different for me. Cause I don't like to play like hour-long sessions of games that often. At least the same game. But with this game, there's just so much content and things to do that it brings me to the game every time I pick it up. Like the mission mode. It's just, you go through missions, it plays a bingo thing, it's fun. Come on, what other game has bingo? I'm sure there's a lot. But it's a good game. It's very underrated, and I don't like that. People just don't give it a chance because it's different. Different things are good. Most of the time, but not most of the time, actually. anyways, it's a different game, and I like different games. It adds more variety to the gaming series in general. I mean, come on. You don't want to see, like... Well, I mean, there's already, like, 500 Guitar Hero games or something. And people don't get tired of them. Whatever, and Call of... You know what? Let me not even get started on that topic. Now it's time for the part of the video where I start reviewing things of the game separately, so I can add up a final score, I guess. So the first thing I do is the gameplay. Now the gameplay, again, it's tedious. It takes a while to kill people. Well, that sounds wrong, but it takes a while to beat people, and it's just... It's not... I don't want to say it's not fun, because it is fun. But just after playing the game for a while, it gets boring and tedious, and you just don't want to play it anymore. But that doesn't really matter to me. Just as long as I'm still in the mood to play it some other time, I'm fine with it. And, so... because of all that, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Now, the music. Now, I love the music. It may get a little bit repetitive, but if you actually listen to the music for what it is, and not see it as repetitive, then it's good music. I mean, I like it. It's not like something I would buy the soundtrack to or anything, but... Well, let's be honest, there's not many songs in the game, but what there is, it's pretty good. It feels like Naruto. Trust me, I've played a lot of Naruto games, so I would know. But, I like it. So my score for music, or sound, or whatever, is a 9, again. For good reasoning. Now the plot. The plot is probably one of the more important things about the game. It's just... plot is very short. There's not a lot to do story mode wise. You only unlock one character for doing the entire story mode. And the character roster, there's a pretty good amount of characters. It's not huge like all the other Naruto games, but that doesn't really matter to me. The plot is honestly lacking a lot. It could have been better. They even had to make up things to put in the plot at some points. But honestly, I don't care. It was fine, but I mean, it's just, it could have been a lot better. The DS can handle a lot more characters than that, trust me. And it could have been a lot better if they would have just... I mean, they skipped over a whole bunch of stuff and skipped right to pain. Why? You don't do that. You include everything. But my score for the plot is a 7. Now, the looks of the game. I really don't care about looks, but this game, it has some good graphics. For sprites, it looks good. And I know, like, people out there are like, oh, sprites, what are sprites? We need HD graphics that look like I'm in a movie. Please shoot me now. I hate The graphics are good for what they had to work with. The sprites look fantastic for the DS. Nothing looks fuzzy or choppy like the 3D model games for the 3DS of Naruto. They're terrible. Oh my god, don't even want to play them. Please don't play them. But the graphics do look good. And I think I'm gonna have to give the graphics 10 out of 10, which is gonna raise its score up drastically. So, after hearing all that, my mind has come up with a solution. I give this game a solid 8 out of 10. I recommend it to anybody that likes Naruto games and is a collector. So just try it, see what you think, and, you know, have fun with it. don't look at the game for what it looks like. Look at it and play it for the gameplay. Graphics don't matter that much. Even though this game's graphics are pretty good and they hold up today, even though it came out 2 years ago, it's just look at the game for what it really is. So, this is Kaiige10, and I still need an outro. Cough. Cough. Alright, bye!